There's a possibility that Formula One could be coming to Miami, but only one thing is left to be done. Find out in this video. Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be discussing something that's been in the news. Has to do with Formula One. Formula One could possibly be coming to Miami, Florida. Yes, that's it. The international motorsport that is Formula One could possibly have a Miami Grand Prix in 2021. Now, there are a lot of things that could be that have to be discussed in this deal, because the current rumor going around right now is that the Miami Grand Prix will be held at the Hard Rock Casino down, well, obviously I said Miami, so it's going to take place in Miami. Now, this is actually kind of good because Miami is a highly populated area. They're getting their own MLS team soon with David Beckham, and now they could be getting their own Formula One race. This will be especially good because the only Formula One race right now we have in the United States is in Austin, and Austin is really not a highly populated city like Miami is. So when you come to Miami, there's a lot more people there. You know, like Miami is one of the most highly populated cities in America. So this is smart from the people at Formula One to try and get this Miami Grand Prix. Now, the only thing that I think that is left to be discussed is the commissioners or the people on the board for Miami have to agree to this and actually have the event. And, I say yes to this event. But if this event does take place and, it goes through, this track will be a street circuit, I'm most definitely sure. And this will be taking place outside of the Hard Rock Stadium where the Dolphins play and the Hurricanes play. And to be honest, that's actually kind of good because most of the area is used for parking. So I've been to that stadium, guys. There's a lot of space around that stadium, so they could do a lot of things. And then of course some of the turns will be on the street. I think I don't really know what streets it'll be on, but obviously you would think it'll be on some of the most popular streets in Miami. So here's my opinion on this. I'm actually kind of excited if this actually does go through, because Formula One is it's a growing international sport, and we used to have I think the USA Grand Prix in Indianapolis at Indianapolis Speedway. But now, since that's been gone, I think that left in like 2007. We've had the USA Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, I think ever since 2012, if I'm right. And now this Austin race has produced some good races, and of course the defending F1 champion Lewis Hamilton loves that track. But if there's one track I think Lewis Hamilton will love more than Austin, is going to be a track in Miami, because most of the time when Lewis is on vacation, he's sometimes in Miami. I think he loves being in Miami because the spotlight, like all the clubs and everything like that. But with this is going to be a good thing for Miami, considering they're getting their own MLS team, and possibly now they're even have their own Formula One team. So if you look at all the things that Miami has, they have a lot. Because let's go through all the sports teams they have. They have Hurricanes and the Hurricanes and the Dolphins in football. They have the Miami Heat. They have the Miami Marlins. I'll count the Florida Panthers because it's kind of Florida, even though it's really like sunrise-ish. But I would still count that. And now they're about to get their own it's called Inter Miami FC with David Beckham. And now the possibility of having a Formula One Grand Prix circuit. This circuit, I did not read the details because the details haven't come out. It's just like the plan is, Formula One and the city of Miami have agreed. Formula One and the city of Miami have agreed on it right now. And so this is a strong possibility that this Grand Prix could be taking place outside the Hard Rock Stadium. And I will be the first one to say this. If this does take place, I will be there the very first year that race takes place. Now, the current rumor going around is that this race will take place in May. And is that a good time to host the Miami Grand Prix? Yes, I would say so, because it's just starting to get hot in Florida around May time. The hot months I really would say is like June to August. So it's just starting to get hot around that time, so that is the perfect time to have a race. And the one thing I actually want to say this, I do hope that Miami Grand Prix is a night race, because Miami is so beautiful at night. If you go to downtown Miami, it's so beautiful at night. So if that race is at night, that would be perfect. If it's at day, I really wouldn't see that making any sense. Just because that race, that race would basically be taking place when people are at work. So if the races at like say 8 o'clock or 6, 7 p.m., that'd be a perfect time, because that way people are just getting off of work, they could go take their children, they could go see the race, and then they could just go home and relax and be like, wow, that was an amazing Miami Grand Prix. But with this whole race thing, it's gonna cost money to build, but the city of Miami, I hope they approve it, man. I'm really excited because Miami already has a NASCAR track in Homestead Miami Speedway. And considering that's being moved to March starting from next year, then that means both the Miami motorsport races could be taking place almost around the same time. That's literally 2 months separate. So with this Miami Grand Prix possibly coming to Formula 1, I'm actually really excited because this could possibly gain Formula 1 popularity because, like I said before, Miami is one of the highest populated cities in America. So if you ever have to have a race in the United States, and I'm pretty sure the people that own Formula 1 have talked about holding more races, like holding a bigger schedule, like having some races in the USA, because I think it's the USA group that owns Formula 1. If I'm right, it's Liberty Media. I think that's the USA group, or some people that own it are from the USA. But if they were to have a Formula 1 race in the United States besides the Austin one, the cities I would probably go for: New York, Los Angeles, or Miami, because those cities are just heavily populated, and you would get fans. Because I would honestly go see it, even if I wasn't a Formula 1 fan, I would still honestly go see it because it's something exciting to watch. It's not like NFL, basketball, baseball, NASCAR. It's something new that's coming to Miami that that we haven't had. I don't think we've ever had a Miami Grand Prix in Formula 1. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. But this is something new that's coming to Miami, and it's going to be really exciting times for this city in Florida. And I'm actually excited for it. So if you guys are excited for it, please do smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.